Okay, we're back. The Wild team has been invited to Asa Wright. Thank you so much to the management. We're looking forward to this. We're going to be here for the next 3 or 4 days. Hopefully we'll see a lot of wildlife, flora, fauna. It's so beautiful and peaceful up here. Really excited. I'm waiting on the team to arrive, Shira, Stephen, and a couple others. Let's see what we see. Hunt looking for Peter. Finding Peter on the veranda. Peter,
Yeah.
how you going, brother?
I am good, but I have no idea what I'm doing here.
That's it, because that's how we do things, wild. Now Peter may know more about this place than anyone else, except Asa Wright herself, of course.
I met Asa Wright back in the very late 60s, and she was dead long gone when I came up here. But I was very lucky to come up here and live. I lived under this house where I'm hanging right now, so it was my room and my office. Nice.
History is everywhere you look in the natural and built architecture, and we began exploring right away. Knowing the story of how it all came to be adds so much to your experience.
Asa was a Icelander living and working in London as a nurse and looking after him, and they got married and came to Trinidad because of his condition and bought this place from an American, and that is it. The name of the place is Spring Hill. It's the nature center came later in the late 60s. Because she was a hostess to people down who would be at the research center, a world famous research center, incidentally. Again, we don't appreciate that. She would entertain, they would come here and Lime. I mean, look how it's 6 miles or something like that, right? But they were the closest neighbors. And there were 1 or 2 Trinidadians who were genuine naturalists, and there were not many. Ian Lambie was one, Richard French, who was an adopted Trini because he had come here to be a teacher. They would visit to view the birds and the huge array of stuff that was here. And I can't recall the kind of movement that started in order to take it over from Asa Wright, but she lived here until she passed away, even after it was the Asa Wright Nature Center. And its history tells of the year that a couple more little bungalows were built, not full bungalows, little rooms. And the kitchen at the back here was eventually built and so on. And the place just developed, and it wasn't marketed because the reputation it earned for itself brought the bird lovers and so on of the world.
It wasn't a bird lover that interrupted our visit. A deer found itself into the eco lodge. The poor thing was panicking and could have injured itself badly attempting an escape. We did our best to help, and we're all relieved that eventually it found its way outside again. Unexpected animals got Peter thinking about another category entirely.
One of the world's most famous bug researchers and scientists, he was here. If you ever stay up late one night to watch a horror movie called Cockroach, you should be able to tell the world that all of those cockroaches came from Trinidad. not the Asa Wright Center, but the cave in oh God, what was the name of the cave in central Trinidad where you can go and see bats and roaches.
Night falls, and we ventured into darkness with Peter as our guide. He warned us to look as we stepped, but he also remembered to look up too.
Which is a very heavy hallucinogenic flower. I think when boiled, I have never used it, but the scent that will come from these flowers, more the ones at the top now, they last one day. So these are yesterday's flowers. But those few at the top, if you pass here very late, the aroma in the air is absolutely unbelievable. Very, very, I believe, seductive.
Shall we smell anything there, girl?
Everything beautiful and calm during the day takes on a more ominous glow in the night. You become aware that you aren't aware of what might be there, behind a bush, just under the surface of the water, or a few feet away, shrouded in darkness. Not that it stopped Stephen, our resident wild child, from chasing spiders up hills and eating wild watercress. Well, we're back to base. A really lovely night, starry night. Outside is really nice and cool. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's almost like AC, but in the open. We got to see a couple flowers. I think it's Angel's Trumpet, which is a hallucinogen. So I think maybe during the course of this stay we'll try it, and I'll get back to you and tell you whether or not it indeed works. But all in all, a nice quiet night. No snakes, no wildlife just yet. A somewhat quiet start, but tomorrow is another day. Shira, where are you going?
Oh, it's video. I'm going to look for mushrooms. There's some mushrooms up there. I need to get a close look. But I'm afraid of heights.
Seen a lot of the small birds already coming on that tree there because of the pygmy owl call that I'm making, and also a lot of birds believe that an owl ripping the chicks apart They all come around to see what's happening, and that's one of the way that you can bring birds close to you when you're leading bird watching trips.
So you're trying to tell me that they come in to see a fight?
Yeah. Well, not only a fight, because a lot of the Phrygianus pygmy owl is active during the daylight hours, and I have seen them captured banana quits and birds during the daylight hours. So whenever they make that call and you send this, especially nesting season, birds believe that the owl is ripping the chicks apart, and they all come, many species come around just to see what's happening, and that way you can have good views of birds.
You guys have to remember, Shira's afraid of kites. See this? What's happening here? Good on you, good on you.
I'm not going down there. I'm not going down there.
Boy, I haven't had a sip of water as yet. And now we finally reach Adventure Trail. And you see this? Very difficult. And we're now about to start. So a sip of water, or maybe a sip of water later on the trail, and then coming out on the other end. We're hearing a lot of wildlife, a lot of birds, and Mukesh and Graham are going to point out some of them to us. Because right now they're evading us. I think they're going for some water themselves because it's really humid. Even though the night was really nice and cool. But anyway, very difficult. We have some distance to do. Woo! David, what you guys doing here today?
We are installing some Asa Wright Wild signs.
Shara, tell us what you found this time.
Fungi.
What kind of fungi?
Cream,
A pretty one.
flat. Fungi.
You got a nice picture?
Lovely picture.
All right.
here at the Asa Wright Nature Center, we're here at the Oilwood Cave, or like a gorge. And we've seen about 5 or 6 oilwoods. It's a bit unfortunate because years gone by, it would have been crowded with oilwoods. You can see here once again, teeming with oilwoods. And hear that prehistoric noise. That's so phenomenal.
What you thinking about?
Tired.
Already we now start.
100 steps.
And this man had to carry a ladder the whole way up and a stick. Are you tired? Not ashamed?
Hello. I cannot log down.
While these guys do their work, other important construction goes on all around. Another day, another adventure, and we invited a few more friends along too.
Good 10 calories, 20 calories.
I'll eat leaves instead. Yeah, no, I eat the leaves. Yeah, for sure, I'll eat.
I eaten that.
Today we're exploring more caves, connected by moving water. These are usually restricted areas. For some of the caves, no human has entered for many years. We had to find our own path.
Send me that, because I have this process until I can send it to you. I'm not impressed.
So Mars, swimming in the guano, is that enjoyable?
It was not.
Right?
Just I wish you told me it was mud and not the fact that it was bridge. Now it just ruined my whole experience.
So you're not enjoying yourself on the while?
No.
This story, this snake huge.
Yeah.
One big snake was hanging off a branch in the path.
I remember one of the first times I took Mario on a hike with me, right? Going up by Rincon. Well, Havio Fall.
Well, let's say the story one time.
As we coming out. So Mari decides we've gone all in the bush and all off path and thing, no map of peace. Mari coming out on the path, sees a baby on the road and says, hey, look, the thing dead. I rush out to the way and the thing, shh. So,
Drama.
so when I eventually filmed it, of course, because I went so close up with the camera, right? Man, as far as everybody concerned, I was a big Zana. Now you see that, because the angle and everything I shoot it at now. good to pause and rest now and then, to take in the beauty around you. It's also good to help figure out where you're going. So, I don't know if you can hear me over all of this water, but we took our wrong path, but in Wild it doesn't really matter, and we ended up like spectacular falls somewhere off of a denser trail. Sometimes I ask myself, where are we exactly? And the answer is, I don't know, but we keep going. I wonder how she's enjoying herself now.
It's all worth it now, all worth it. This is all I wanted, clean water.
Wild can end up anywhere.
Where the goes?
I've gauze here for the gauze.
So I have 4 switches there. You have switches.
So remember folks, experiencing places like this requires respect and sometimes a little pain. Shout out to all the dedicated staff at Asa Wright Nature Center.